Welcome back to Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show. Good day. Plenty going on this weekend, and lots of folks are going to be downtown, and small businesses will shine.
Including one very particular cafe. We have Tally Carter joining us, but we also have Miss Diana from RubyCats Cafe. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
RubyCats Cafe is a really interesting idea. You've been open, what, a year or so?
We had our year anniversary in January. We've had
beautiful.
over 5,000 visitors now.
Oh my goodness.
And we just reached our 60th adoption.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
It's kind of a different setup. It's not your typical shelter where you go in and the cats are either in cages or they might have this small space, or they've got their run of the place, huh?
Yeah, I call it free roaming. It's like you're walking into their family room.
Yeah.
They live there, you're the visitor.
Yeah, and that's got to be good for the cats, right?
I think it gives you a true idea of what their temperament is. I think it's more enjoyable for the cats and the people.
And you get to see what cats interact with, how good, how bad versus what cat.
Well, just different. You know, different
Exactly.
people click with different animals in different ways, and sometimes your energy is what that cat needs.
Sure, and they might just go right to you. They
Yes,
might say,
exactly.
you're mine. They'll choose you. So
100%.
you're doing something fun on the 4th of July. Are you normally open on a Saturday?
We are normally open on Saturdays, but we close at 6 generally.
Okay.
We've decided to be closed from 5 to 6 to give the cats dinner, and then be open from 6 to midnight for special visits.
Wow.
Since there's going to be people downtown, we figured why not come visit the cats.
Come hang out with them.
Yeah.
And find one to take home with you, right?
Yes, or not, or just come visit them. That's okay too. Either
spend
way.
some time with them.
Yes, exactly. If you just want to pet cats, that's great. If you want to adopt, that's also great.
That's
You know,
wonderful.
I was about to say I'm very impressed with Miss Diana, but as
Now
soon as
she's
I said
getting-
that,
she's like, oh.
But she was just sitting there letting me pet her leg and her paw, and a lot of cats don't do that. But can you tell us a little bit more
she's
about
like,
what
she's
Diana's
coming
like?
back around.
Diana's a very calm cat. I mean, she plays some.
It's the lights.
As a normal one-year-old cat does, but she's generally just got a really calm temperament, and that's why we decided to bring her today. Yes.
And
She's
it's just
beautiful.
her coloring is gorgeous.
Yes, she's called a dilute calico.
Okay.
And she's just a domestic long hair, but her coloring is a dilute calico. So sometimes you'll see a calico, and instead of the gray, they'll have the black. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful colors.
Yeah.
The nice long soft fur on her as well. So if somebody's never heard of a cat cafe or never been to one, what can they expect when they come hang out?
Well, unlike the name cafe,
There's no food.
there is
You're
some
not-
food. There's some
Okay.
treats. There's some treats for humans. There's definitely treats for cats. The cats can eat anytime they want.
Yeah.
But it's mostly just a place to hang out with cats that feels like a home-like environment that's cozy and nice. There are cafe tables. You can bring your coffee from Grinders. Grinders is the
Right
coffee
across the
shop
street.
across the street.
Perfect.
Yeah, and if you show them your cat cafe reservation, you do get 15% off there. So they've been really generous with our
beautiful.
patrons in that way.
Nice.
Yeah. You can visit Diana on Saturday on July 4th. She'll definitely be in the cafe. We do have mini visits in addition to our regular 50-minute visits. So we've got 20-minute visits. So if you're heading to have dinner or go see fireworks or go to a food truck or something, you can just pop in for a little while.
How many cats do you guys have right now in the cafe?
In the cafe area, there's 18. On site, we have 30.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah,
They take
it's-
a little time to quarantine before you can kind of let them loose.
Yeah, we have to make sure they're spayed and neutered and have all their shots and that they've been tested for FIV and FELV and they're all clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then someone says, okay, I'm here. I came for a visit. I'm in love. What is the process like for adopting one of these cats?
Well, first they would just put in an interest form, which only has a few questions.
Okay.
Once we review the interest form, we would send them the full adoption questionnaire, which is more like an application. And after that, if they're approved, they can adopt one of our cats.
All right.
You could adopt Miss Diana.
Yeah,
You can. She is adoptable.
It's just Diana. I just keep adding the Miss just
You
because
can
she's
Miss
so
Diana,
regal.
Princess Diana.
That's
She's
what I'm
also been
getting
called
here.
Diddles because she's a little silly sometimes.
He's so precious.
She likes
never know.
tuna, as I can see here.
Indeed.
So we have a variety of ages, male,
Yeah.
female, colors.
Exactly. Yeah,
Something
we've
for
got
everyone.
We've got tuxies and calicos and torties and tabbies. You name it.
All of the cats and kittens. This could be a really really fun experience on your 4th of July, as you mentioned. Not typically open after 6 o'clock, but you're going to keep it open. You do recommend, though, that people make a reservation.
We
though, if they
do.
wanna
We
come.
take walk-ups if we're not full, but we're pretty strict about the number of people
Sure.
that are in the cat cafe area with the cats. It gets too hectic for everybody and not so safe.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too
Don't
crowded
stress
in there.
it
let
out.
everybody enjoy their time with the
Exactly.
cats, and the cats enjoy their time with all of you as well. Where are you located?
We are at 618 Adam Street in downtown Toledo.
Yeah, across from Grinders, as we mentioned, in downtown.
Diana says yes. Come
Says
visit me.
yes, come visit. So RubyCats.org is the website, right?
Yes,
And-
RubyCats.org.
Okay, make your reservation, make plans to come
please.
hang out with the cats on Saturday.
Yes.
Even when you're done with the fireworks, they're going to be open till
Go play
midnight.
with
That's
cats.
wild. How cool. Thank you so
need
much
a
for
cuddle.
coming
Of
today.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Okay, you're free now. Okay? We'll be back right after
We'll
this.
be right back.
Meow.